wish I was going down. All right. First, hopefully you all got one of these sheets with your bulletin. Just kind of shows all the organizations that were awarded funds for this year, and a little bit about how those will be used. We're so grateful that so many of our recipients are here today and can speak with us. Obviously, some of our recipients are from really far away, and there's no real expectation that somebody get on a plane and fly here for the weekend. We do have a few who submitted some videos, so we'll be watching those on the TV over here. And we have a couple of letters that I'll read towards the end. The mission of the Flame Fund is to spread the good news of Jesus Christ through a disbursement of funds annually to help others in need. As a community of worship and service, we strive to perpetually honor, sustain, and grow our local communities, regional ministries, and global Christian ministries. We are so fortunate as First Lutheran to have received many gifts to the Flame Fund, some large, really large, some not so large, but just as important. We all know about I have to look out the window, the farm, that is probably one of our biggest gifts, but we also have many other gifts that of cash that help fund the endowment, and we're grateful for this. Every year the committee gets together and updates our application. We throw the word out as far and wide as we can for people to apply for grant money, and then we evaluate those applications, and it would be wonderful if we could fund everybody to the maximum amount that they ask, but our fund is not that big yet, maybe someday. But we get more applications than we can properly fund in a year, and that's exciting. On one hand, it's sad on another hand that there's so much need out there. But we can do our little part. And with that, I'm done talking. All right. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. I was not nearly as organized as I hoped to be today, but when I call you up, for those who are here, when I call you your organization name, if you want to come up and give your elevator pitch, and for all of us, listen, and most of the people here will be able to spend at least a little bit of time after the service, and if anybody kind of piques your curiosity or interest, or you have more questions, please approach them and ask. I don't think anybody from Bridgehaven is here. There were times when somebody could have snuck through my organization. Can't be well.
Thank you. First off, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your support of Giwalu in general. We are one of your Lutheran Outdoor Ministries. You don't know, we are owned and operated by the congregations of the ELCA in northeastern and southeastern Iowa. So you are one of those. So we appreciate that. Our very boring explanation of what these grants are for, it says redeveloping high school program. The much more exciting way to phrase that is we are launching a program that is tentatively going to be called True North. If you don't like that name, you are my workshop right now. So if you love it, hate it, whatever, let me know. And that's coming in summer of 2026, and and my child is taking over your altar. And that program is going to be a service learning opportunity modeled after what you might call like a reality game show kind of model, where a Survivor or Summit or something like that, where you come in and you do challenges and you work together as a team, and it's going to be service learning. So if that piques your interest, definitely if you have a high schooler in your life, point in that direction for 26, and you are the first check we have for funding that program, so thank you very much for that. I did also bring brochures for camp, so we'll be dropping those off with you today. So thank you all.
Chatham Oaks? No. Okay. Conroy Clippers, does anybody want to? Okay. Siobhan.
I'm Siobhan Wilson. Thank you on behalf of the Conroy Clippers Recreation. This money will go to improvements at the Hilton Hall in Conroy. Hilton Hall is used for wedding receptions, funeral luncheons, any kind of birthday party, family events for the local area, and it's there's a lot of love in that building, but it needs a little TLC. It's getting a little dated. So this will be great in our endeavor to update our facilities. Thank you.
Domestic Violence Intervention Program.
Hi, thank you so much on behalf of DVIP, Domestic Violence Intervention Program, and Rape Victims Advocacy Program. My name is Samantha, and I'm actually the new Sexual Assault Services Advocate for Iowa County, so I'm really excited to be here and meet all of you. We provide 24/7 emergency and long-term services to folks experiencing domestic violence and sexual violence. We provide shelter for women, children, men, and pets. And we provide legal, medical, housing, and systems advocacy, support groups, peer counseling. And we've helped 93 community members in Iowa County over the past year. And we're very excited to continue to serve Iowa County. Sometimes folks arrive to us with only the clothes on their back. So these funds will go to help financially assist with the expenses associated with rebuilding an entire life. I also wanted to invite you all to our Galentine's Day across the street at Fireside Winery on February 8th from 7 to 10. It's a PJ party and it raises money for victim survivors.
Faith United Church of Christ. Faith United Church. Yep.
Hi, I'm Ann Satterley from Faith United Church of Christ in Iowa City, and the grant we applied for this year was to buy school supplies for the elementary school that's right next to our church that we've partnered with for several years. And years ago, it used to be that the Consultation of Religious Communities provided the funds for the school supplies. Well, that money ran out years ago. So our church just donates money through the congregation to buy all the supplies. So it's actually quite fun in the fall, or in the summer, a couple of folks from our church go and buy all of the notebooks, the crayons, the markers, the pencils, the paper, in all of the colors, the green, red, black, and yellow. And we organize the church on a Saturday, and then Sunday after the service, we go around the church and everything is set up in different stations, and we pull like all the notebooks for kindergarten and all the supplies, put them in baggies, and then they do the first all through 6th grade, and put them in big boxes and deliver them to the school, so that right on the first day of school, all of the instructors can give every student all of their school supplies. And so we have done this now for several years, and so it is a costly endeavor, and so the money from the Flame Grant will be very beneficial to us. Thank you very much.
Food bank.
Good morning. My name is Dawn Harvey, and I am in corporate government Relations for Food Bank of Iowa. I work out of the Des Moines office. We have a 80,000 square foot distribution center there, and then we have a 30,000 square foot distribution center down in Ottumwa. And we serve 55 counties in Iowa, all the way up to the Minnesota border, all the way down to the Missouri border. We have 700 pantry partners, so that's veteran services, senior centers, mobile pantries, school pantries, backpack program. The need is so great, I can't express to you enough. Iowa is one of 3 states that saw the largest increase in people requesting food. And so this is because people are just experiencing a lot of challenges right now economically. Basic needs are not meeting what people are earning on a dollar-by-dollar basis. So 44% increase in people requesting food last year. So that's significant. I'm really honored to be part of a group of people who are being the hands and feet of Jesus in our communities, because it's really important right now. What we are doing is we are giving people hope, and people need hope right now. So I'm very grateful to be part of this, and I wish all of you continued success in reaching people in your communities also. Thank you.
Was there somebody from the Inside Out Reentry Center? Okay. Metro Catholic Outreach.
Hello, my name is Annie Thorne, and I'm here representing Metro Catholic Outreach, and we are a food bank. We feed people, and we have about between 140 to 160, 70 families come through a week, and they get about $70 to $90 worth of food. They can come once a week, they can come once a month, they can come once a year. It's up to them, and it's very easy to sign up. All we need is their name, how many in their family, and their phone number. We also create bags for our homeless friends on the streets, and they come in every day and collect a bag of snacks to tide them over until dinner. We serve about 175 to 225 a week of our homeless neighbors. Yeah. We also have a very small budget, but we are grateful for it. We help people stay in their homes, either with rent or electricity, water, whatever that may be. This past week, we helped with another Lutheran church in Cedar Rapids, as well as Christian Life Church. We helped a woman with 5 children get out of living out of her car and get into a mobile home that is ready to buy. And it's very exciting. And because of this gift, you help us in accomplishing those tasks. So thank you so much. We appreciate it.
The Tater Tot Foundation.
Good morning, I'm Demi and this is Jenna, and we were asked by Brian Darcy Schaefer today to accept the Flame Fund Award on behalf of the Tater Tot Foundation, as they could not be here today.
Brad and Darcy both wanted us to know how grateful they are for being chosen to receive this award for many reasons. One, because of the support of the entire community provided Tate and their family, and also because Brad was baptized and confirmed here, and his mother Linda directed the choir for many years. First, Lutheran holds a very special place in their hearts.
The Tater Tot Foundation was started in 2021 to honor Tate Schaefer, who passed away March 29, 2021, after a 27-month battle with DIPG, which is a rare brainstem cancer.
We both were classmates and friends of Tate, and we miss him dearly. I'm happy to say we were friends for all 13 years of his life. Whether we were playing out in the yard or talking in class, he never failed to make you smile and laugh. Tate fought his battle with strength and an outlook that few people could have, and that will forever inspire us.
The Schaefers have partnered with Tough Together to continue the fight against DIPG. They are members of the Family Funding Alliance that helps to finance research grants and support families across the United States that are currently battling DAPG or other brain cancers.
They also help local families in our area who are currently in the fight against pediatric cancer or impacted by the cancer diagnosis.
These Flame Fund dollars will allow the Teartap Foundation to continue to support families who have been given the awful news that their son or daughter has cancer. It will also support research to keep their promise to Tate to end this battle.
On behalf of Brad and Darcy and Tegan and everyone who loves Tate very much, we are grateful to the Flame Fund for supporting the Teartap.
Thanks.
The Ripple Project.
Hi, my name is Michelle Shackley, and I'm a junior at Iowa Valley High School. Before I start, I just want to say we're so beyond grateful for this. Like, you have no idea how much it means. I'm a part of the leadership team at a club at Iowa Valley called the Ripple Project. In 2020, we started a club called the Kindness Club and focused on making student body and the school a kinder place. After the unexpected death of Dylan Penning in 2023, lost to suicide, we noticed this affected our students and something needed to change. Then we switched to more of the mental health side of things, with suicide prevention and mental health awareness. Last school year, we started bringing in speakers once a month to try and help students understand that they aren't alone. All these speakers were local, some including Tater Tough, Bago Foundation, and Fight with Flash. This club provides mental health help and support to all students willing to join. Our main goal is to just make the school a better place and atmosphere to be in. Every Tuesday during homeroom, we have a meeting and come up with activities to talk about mental health and self-care. We are all truly grateful for this generous donation and it will be used toward the students at Iowa Valley. We plan to use this money to reach out and get more speakers in to come and help the student body at Iowa Valley. Thank you.
The University of Iowa Mobile Clinic.
Hello, my name is Jenna. I am the President and Director of Clinic Operations for the University of Iowa Mobile Clinic. Our clinics are aimed at providing healthcare to people who are under and uninsured in the Iowa City area. We currently have 13 pop-up clinic locations at community partners in Iowa City, Coralville, Columbus Junction, and West Liberty. And we can provide basic lab services, vitals, and visits with the provider at minimum. On top of that, we also do health education, visual screenings, and at select clinics, we can have physical therapy, dental services, and neurological evaluations as well. We're very grateful for our Flame donation, and we're going to put the money towards a vaccine campaign that we run during the winter months to make sure that anyone who would want one, regardless of insurance status, is able to get both the flu and COVID vaccine at no cost to them. So thank you very much.
And the Williamsburg Kiwanis.
I'm here on behalf of the Williamsburg Kiwanis Club. Notice that I'm here for two reasons. Williamsburg, first of all, local. The Kiwanis Club backpacks. The Kiwanis Club is the funneling channel for the backpack program here in Williamsburg. Someone from Kiwanis calls the school to find out how many backpacks are needed, and then a phone call is made to HACAP, and HACAP delivers right to the school. There's a lot of hungry kids in our community, and this provides meals for them and snacks during the week. I'm also going to talk about the other one while I'm up here. Williamsburg Kiwanis Club Children's Fund. This is global. Kiwanis International is connected to many, many Kiwanis organizations throughout the world, and it's sent there to help Children's Fund, support for leadership for communities that can't afford it, programs and disaster reliefs. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you. Did I miss anyone? All right. Perfect. All right. I think Lori is going to show some video. Oh, Anna's going to show somebody's going to show a video. It's not me.
Are we doing the statements first?
We have
the statements first.
It doesn't matter. It's up to you guys. Why don't you show the videos and then you can follow up with the statements.
Okay.
Or whatever's easiest for you, you know. I will tell you guys, I'm the Stop the Bleed, and this is geared towards our farmers. So when you see that, this is through the American College of Surgeons. It's just a blurb, but our focus is going to be on providing farmers with this training because we feel like that's important. But that's going to be one of the videos you see through the American College of Surgeons.
That fits on the TV itself. You need the remote.
How do I do that?
Where's the remote?
I don't know. It wasn't on here this morning when I tested this.
Okay. While that's happening, I will read a couple.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
From the YMCA in Texas, right? Yeah. Greetings on behalf of the Schertz Area YMCA Senior Center. We want to express our sincere appreciation for the kind gesture you showed to the members of the Schertz Area Senior Center. Let me take this moment to give thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for all that He does and provides by giving me the words of gratitude to express to you. I lack the words to say, but please know that I am forever grateful for this act of kindness you have done for us. The mission of the YMCA of Greater San Antonio is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. The Schertz Senior Center is an extension of the YMCA as we oversee the daily operations and support in partnership with the city of Schertz. The Schertz Senior Center provides a welcoming, nurturing, peaceful, and loving environment. We support the active older adult community by providing numerous programs, activities, mental and physical health services, as well as many other facets of the center that make this a great place for our members to come to every day. Your generous contribution will help extensively to further financially support continuously the needs of the facility. Once again, thank you to the First Lutheran Church and the Flame Fund Committee for all that you've done for us. I would be remiss if I did not mention a personal thank you to Mrs. Lori Miller. Lori, thank you so much for thinking about the Senior Center and the kind words and support you have given. We are truly blessed to be a part of such a loving and supporting community. Yashia Warrior, SASC Director. Good?
Yes, I think we're good now. Okay.
Greetings, First Lutheran. We are Nathan and Sarah Reynolds, and we serve as Lutheran Bible translators. I am serving as a pilot to support Bible translation efforts in underdeveloped areas of the world by providing them with safe and reliable transportation for those translation teams. I'm currently training to prepare for this role, and we wanted to share our sincere thanks for your generous support. We're looking at completing our training and being deployed overseas at the end of 2025. The Flame Award is truly a blessing that will help us reach our goal of supporting Bible translation through aviation. Thank you, and God's blessings.
Hello, friends. I'm Lindsay Phillips from Four Oaks. We met over the summer when I was able to come and just speak with your congregation about what foster care looked like in the state of Iowa and how you as a congregation made an impact and a difference in children's lives by helping with the care items that you were able to assemble. And it made such a big difference. There was so many children who were impacted by those items that we were able to give. And so I truly thank you for that. But what I am here to thank you for, especially today, is the gift of generosity that you gave with this Flame Fund in allowing us to receive this. You see, I think when I was there sharing with you all, I shared there was a shortage of foster homes, right? That 35% shortage across the state of Iowa. That continues to be a shortage. And while we actively look for ways to recruit foster parents around the state, one thing that we also know is just as important is to retain the foster parents that we have. So within that, this fund is going to allow us to be able to help offset the cost for some of the items that a foster family may need that stipend would not cover. So for example, that could look like a family and their willingness to accept a child, but maybe they need a mattress protector, or they need a dresser, or some of those other items that they haven't received any funding for, and they wouldn't have any funding for initially, that we're able to remove those barriers by our partnership of working together and get this in a family stand and get that children in a safe, stable, nurturing home. So thank you so much for this. It's truly a gift, and I look forward to being able to see many of you again in the future and just being able to collaborate with you. And thank you for sharing the mission with those that you guys interact with. Blessings and have a great day.
Hi, I'm Brianna White, and I'm the director here at the Williamsburg Public Library, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of the Williamsburg Public Library. We are deeply grateful for the First Lutheran Church of Conroe and their generous contribution through the Flame Fund. With this donation, we are working on our strategic planning and vision, and so we'll be able to fulfill that because of this fund by creating a dedicated space to showcase local art. This new space will help our overall goal of the library to express creativity within the community while fostering a vibrant and inclusive artistic environment, which again is aligning with our strategic goals and plans. So thank you, First Lutheran Church of Conroe, for helping the Williamsburg Public Library bring this vision to life to strengthen our shared commitment to the community.
The Stop the Bleed program is a very compact one-hour program that's designed to teach members of the public that have no medical background at all the very basic principles of hemorrhage control. And this would include the application of pressure, hacking a wound, and the application of a tourniquet. And it's really designed to empower people to actually intervene after they've initiated that 911 call, but before EMS arrives, in order to apply these bleeding control techniques and potentially save a life. Now, this is absolutely critical because the reality is, even in 2023, bleeding remains the #1 cause of preventable death after injury. And this course is designed to essentially teach the most basic skills that will allow anybody, regardless of their background, regardless of their medical training, to intervene and to potentially save a life. These techniques can be applied anywhere. The course was initially designed as a response to an active shooter incident, but the reality is, in this day and age, these incidents can happen anywhere, and they really are universally applicable, no matter where the injury occurs. It can be on your drive to work, at the side of a highway where there's been a traffic collision, or even in your own garage if there's an injury with a saw, for example. If there's bleeding, these techniques can be applied immediately before EMS arrives and a life can potentially be saved. Now, the course again is a very compact one-hour course. It's designed with a classroom portion as well as an immediate hands-on portion. And now we've actually got courses that are both hybrid and can also be done entirely online. Now, if you'd like more information on this program, please go to our website, It's stopthebleed.org, and on that website, all the information that you would require about the course itself and where a nearby course may be located and scheduled should be available. If there are any further questions that you have, contact information is also available on that website. And again, it is stopthebleed.org. Thank you so much.
Alright, just a few more letters that people sent in. From Mary's Meals. Mary's Meals is a simple solution to world hunger. It's a humanitarian organization that feeds over 2.4 million children in 18 developing countries daily in their place of education and gives them an opportunity for a better future. These are the poorest of poor countries where no other help or support is available. The food is purchased from local farmers, which helps the economy, and cooked by the children's mothers, which allows them to feel like they're participating in their child's welfare. Mary's Meals was founded in 2002 by Magnus McFarland Barrow. 93 cents of every dollar goes to feeding children. It only costs $25.20 to feed a child for an entire school year. The donation will feed 20 children each day for the 2025 school year. We're personally committed to feeding 1,147 children daily at 2 different schools in Malawi, Africa. 2025 will be our 5th year working with Mary's Meals. And then this is from Scott and Angie Westcott. We'll be having our annual fundraiser on August 1st at our home in Williamsburg. We'll have pizza truck, pork chops on a stick, live music and fireworks. It's free will donation. Join us in the fun beginning at 5 p.m. I truly believe that God put us here for a much bigger purpose than just helping ourselves. Bertina wrote this for the Lutheran Family Social Services of Alaska. I first got acquainted with the agency when I moved to Alaska, as all the Lutheran churches were sent a list of needed food supplies to give a Thanksgiving blessing. Then on the big day, we would gather to set up all the donated items and distribute them along with turkeys to the people who waited in long lines. After a Sudanese family with 6 children moved to Anchorage, I quickly learned more about the services the agency supplied. The family lived in government-subsidized housing. The father worked as a janitor for the base hospital, and the mother worked the night shift at a group home for disabled children. I learned that the agency had a food bank, and since my hours were flexible, I could help them with expenses by going once a month to get food for the family. Then the family gradually added 1 more child and were no longer able to stay in government housing. I helped find a rental home large enough, and the church helped them with the move. However, over time, the family added another child and found that the rent and living costs for the large family was beyond their means. At that point, I went to the director of Lutheran Family and asked him, "What do I do now?" He suggested that I have them apply for a Habitat house, which I helped them do, and it was a happy day when they were selected for a house. Years ago, when a Lutheran pastor's wife was director of the agency, she started the Hugs for Kids program in collaboration with the Salvation Army. Parents lined up for blocks to get coats and backpacks loaded with all the school supplies needed to start the year. I would wait in the long line with the mother to help her with coats and backpacks for the 6 children who were in school. Other services the agency did was transitional housing, counseling, medical transportation, and funds to people from the villages who traveled from the villages for medical treatment and then could not get back home. This is from the Willis Beatty Homeless Services. Willis Beatty is so grateful for the grant to support needed structural repairs at our supportive housing home for survivors of domestic violence, Inglenook House. This home has been a hidden safe house for 4 individuals and their families as they flee violent situations since 2018. Your support will ensure this home is a structurally and physically safe home for years to come. Thank you so much, First Lutheran Church. And from the First Presbyterian Church, Williamsburg / Iowa County Emergency Food Bank. The purpose of the food bank is to provide food assistance to residents of Iowa County. In 2020, we saw an increased need for additional food resources in Iowa County. From January 1, 2024 to December 31, 2024, we purchased and distributed over 16,000 pounds of food from HACOP. Our cost was $5,320. The total value of the food was $24,528. We packed and distributed 369 boxes of food that served 1,123 individuals during 2024. We provide a box with staple pantry items and a bag or box with perishable items, including fresh or frozen fruit, such as grapes, apples, strawberries, blueberries, milk, cheese or yogurt, frozen meat, bread, and pastries. We also try to include household cleaning items and hygiene products. We applied for a grant from the Flame Fund this year because families are still having a hard time meeting their basic needs with the rising cost of food and because of a decrease in SNAP benefits. We are seeing an increased number of households that need assistance with food. We are seeing an increase in older neighbors that are living on a fixed income. We are planning to use the funds to purchase household toiletry items that are not available from HACAP or families are not able to purchase with their SNAP benefits, such as toothpaste, shampoo, toilet paper, laundry detergent, and soap. Thank you for helping us care for our neighbors. I wasn't meant to step down. Thank you very much for everyone who came. Thank you for First Lutheran for 10 or 11, 12 years ago, having the vision to do this with the gifts and have this endowment created. And thank you to the committee, Maury, Gabriel, and Brett Wilson, Lori, and Sherry's at the back. Is that everybody? I think I got everybody. I hope I did. And me. Anyway, thank you.